In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. It is said that your respect is in your own control or in your own hands. It is the translation of a Punjabi proverb. अपनी इज्जत अपने हाथ होंदी. So that is something which is said here in our land where I do live. My dear friends, is it true by the way? I think that there is truth in it. Maybe plenty of truth in it. Whatever you are, you can either make yourself a disrespectful person or a respectful one. Depends upon your own character, depends upon your own attitudes, your own habits, and all of these are the product of the way we think. Dear friends, I think it means that we should keep refining ourselves instead of ignoring it. Whatever bad is there in ourselves, instead of ignoring it, condoning it, permitting it, overlooking it, and at certain occasions even defending it, that is absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. And this attitude is based on the self enmity. It is a kind of slow suicide which must be avoided. We should be more concerned about refining ourselves, about reforming our attitudes, our habits. Actually, keep reprogramming or program it, program yourself on the very solid footings so that there will be hardly any need to change something which is of very basic nature, which are of guiding principles, which are the fundamental of a personality, fundamentals of a personality. As for the rest of the things are concerned, these can be updated and upgraded with the passage of time. But as for the fundamentals of the life of our personality are concerned, it must be very solid one, based on principles. Now, dear friends, there is another thing which is very much correlated to it, very much related to it, or maybe another form of it, just that is our knowing and caring about our self respect, self worth, self esteem. That is something really important, very much important indeed. It says that we should be aware of our capabilities, our potentials, our worth, and should be very confident of it. Should be very confident of it. This self confidence in our abilities, our potential, our worth gives us lot of strength and makes us a graceful personality. Dear friends, before we start demanding a kind of respect from the other people, we start desiring it, we must be respectful toward we ourselves, and that is called self-respect, self-worth, self-esteem. So I have said the three things which are actually the same things, and before saying anything else, like respect, worth, esteem, there is a word self. Before we say worth, respect, esteem, we have used the word self. Means that we do have to be respectful towards we ourselves. We do have to know and we do need to confide in our own self worth. We need to have and we need to develop our self esteem. But it does not mean that we should not be trying to improve ourselves. We are more in need of it than anything else. We are more in need of it than anything else. So why to ignore it? That is actually a kind of investment upon we ourselves. We are found making the investments here and there. I'm not stopping you to do that. But we need to invest upon we ourselves. And that is more important than anything else at all. So I think our life can never be a good one. Our life can never be a good one unless and until we develop a kind of self respect and a self worth and a self esteem. All of these are having the same meanings. If at all any habit of mine is supposedly substandard, there are people who use their name, address themselves, speak to themselves, and do say, like if at all I am saying, Mr. Abdul Khalik, that is not good, that is not up to your standards. The sooner you leave it, the better it is. Mr. Abdul Khalik, you need to do that. That is an obligation. That is something obligatory. Or that will make you a generous person. So, this is the style of those people. This is the style of those people who do have the self respect, who do have the self worth, who do have the self esteem. I think before we start demanding that other people should respect me, I think we should learn to respect ourselves. We should learn to know our own worth. We should learn to know our own esteem. And we need to take care of it. We need to take care of it. We need to take care of it. That is the only way we can genuinely claim the respect from the other people, the care from the other people. If we are not self-respecting ourselves, if we don't know the self-worth of we ourselves, if at all we are not having a kind of self esteem, let me assure you with enough amount of confidence that there will be no confidence in we ourselves. Do we want to deprive ourselves from the self confidence? That the truth is that not. We want to be a confident human being, and we want the people to respect us. We want the people to treat us fairly. Thank you. Please take care of your self respect, self worth, self esteem. Okay, thank you.